this reading I'm about to do because I really like these people that I'm about to do this reading on. And um the like this is gonna be real hard for me to do. But before I do this reading, please go to www.blackspectrumnetwork.com and purchase a private psychic reading with one of us. And please hit the like button. That's the least that y'all could do is just hit the like button, y'all. Hit this like button, get us to 50 likes, okay? Get us to 50 likes. Come on, get us to 50 likes. And you should have enrolled in our White Candle Magic class. It was a free White Candle Magic class. We're really going to have people literally telling y'all about the things that this candle magic class has done for them. Dramatic shit. And they're lighting their candles in about 12 minutes, some of them. All right, so with that being said, please go to www.blackspectrumnetwork.com/classes to get into my invisibility and cloaking class where I teach you how to do magic spells invisible. Like basically, essentially, sometimes when you're doing hex work, for example, you're trying to hex someone, they can do it. The person that the target of your hex could do a divination, and from that divination, they can see that it's you that hexed them. I'm going to teach you how to cloak yourself, and I'm also going to teach you how to create an oil that you can rub on your hands, rub on your tools such as your wands, your daggers, because we have magical machetes and Haitian voodoo. Um, you can these magical tools that we typically or your song your these magical tools that we typically use. You can take this oil, rub it on them, and you'll render yourself invisible. And any energy that you direct towards any human activity or any spiritual activity, no one will see you. Okay, so we want to get y'all into that class. So I'm gonna be doing this reading, Lord. Woo, have mercy. I'm doing this reading on Devon Franklin and Meagan Good. I'm doing a reading on Devon Franklin and Meagan Good. Everybody hit the skull emoji. All right, I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I need to know because I'm going to save some questions. I know y'all want to know was Devon Franklin, did he wait? Did they really wait? I want to know that too, but I got first. I'm just gonna know what's going on in their marriage right now. Like, are they happily married? You know what's going on. Woo. Um, they're okay because it looks like because of the quarantine, they're thinking about moving together. Um, it looks like they're thinking about moving together because um it's like I think the Devon and Megan may be thinking like, and that's just crazy. I think they may be thinking of moving to Atlanta. Um, I'm also seeing here where there's a betrayal with like there's somebody that they as a couple they've stopped being friends with, and by not being friends with them anymore or like letting go of this friendship is like brought them like they both have clarity. What I get is that their energy really does come as like one unit. Um, he has a lot of money. He saved up a lot of his money. And I feel like I don't know what he sells or whatever, but I feel like he has like residual income coming in. Um, but I see that they want to move really badly, and they want to move because he feels that he's blocked from having teaching and speaking opportunities. He doesn't feel like he can be as popular as he needs to be in the city that he's in. Megan is having issues having a baby by him. Okay, it's only yeah. She really wants to have a baby by him. She feels that having a baby is going to help their marriage because he wants to have kids. They they need to promote a book about trying to have children. She needs to have a child. She knows that. I see that it's really hard to have one, for her to have one, and but I see it's gonna require like something medical for her to have one. Like she's gonna need medical surgery for her to have one. I don't see her being able to carry it. Megan's is really, she's perpetually working on being humble, and I feel like she's always having to make sure that she's not using her humility. She's not confusing like humility with servitude, and sometimes just like serving him and hoping that she's gonna get something back from him. Sometimes I feel like she's being nice, hoping that like, okay, if I'm nice to you, then it means that you're gonna do something good for me later on. And she's trying to work, like unlearn it. They're not thinking about divorce or leaving each other. They both have some good work opportunities coming in. I don't know if this is Megan getting a talk show, but I feel like she's gonna secure a really good role on a television show. But I feel like she's also only applying for certain roles. She's really only taking, it's like I'm only gonna take on certain roles. She's she's very serious about that. She's getting offered stuff, but it's like she's not taking it on the table. But also she's paying for that at the same time. Um, but she doesn't feel like she's blocked from working. They're trying not to argue with each other in the relationship. They're trying to laugh more. Everything here is pretty good. Like no lie. Like I'm not even trying to be sanitized. It's all pretty good. Like I thought it was gonna be some tea up in there, up in there, up in there. So I want to know because y'all know about that preacher Heather Love. I know y'all know about Heather Love. Don't act like y'all don't know about Heather Love. Look, I know. Look, I'm not gonna say nothing. I watch a lot of sermons. Okay, I watch some. I watch Sarah Jakes Roberts. I watch Heather Love. You know, I watch Priscilla Shirer. Look, I'm being for real. I want to know what Megan Good. I'm gonna say Megan Thee Stallion. I want to know what Megan Good thinks of Heather Love. I think that Heather Love. Oh, a nine of hearts. I don't think this means anything. But I think that Heather Love is the real estate salesman of Christianity. Like Heather Love gives me like, she gives me the Susu of Christianity. She's like, look, let me tell you about Jesus. If you just come on down over to my church and you do things for me and my husband and my family, and then she'll get black for a second. Guess what, girl? You are gonna make so much money and live a fabulous life like me. And look at all this money I got because God bless me. Okay? Like, I don't know if y'all be watching Heather Love, but I want to know, what does Megan Good think of Heather Love? Why the fuck did I ask this messy ass question? Oh my god. Why the fuck did I ask this shit? Oh my god. Oh, okay. All of this is for entertainment purposes only. All of this is alleged. Okay. All of this is we're just having fucking fun with some goddamn playing cards. None of this is true. All right. None of this is true. None of this is real. But the Three of Hearts is usually known as a card of like bisexuality, or like infidelity, but I really feel like this is the card of bisexuality, and I feel like this is somebody's husband. Anyway, but there's a idea um that someone may be curious, at least in terms of like stepping out of their marriage, or perhaps like trying like being interested in um another the same sex or another gender, whatever. Um the other thing that I'm seeing here is that Megan Good feels that she's a good mom. Um she act like Megan Good is actually, her energy is like not spiteful. It's like she's not a mean girl. She's just kind of like, you know, my intuition tells me that there's something there in the marriage, because I got this Three of Hearts quick. She's like, there's something there in the marriage where there's like curiosity, like, where maybe she or her husband is a little bit curious. But she's like, she's a good mom. And Megan is not really judgmental. I feel like it's very dialed back and muted. I feel like she's hurt. I don't know. I don't know. Can Megan Good have a baby? Because I just like them because I read some of the weight, and I saw them on Sarah Jakes and Teray Roberts's church sermons. Hit the skull emoji if y'all are enjoying this reading. Okay. The other thing that I'm saying is that Megan identifies with Heather because she's like, there are some things about her like I've had to learn as a wife in terms of submission and having to just enjoy more like the relationship and just having fun. Um, but she feels that her husband is afraid to make as much money as he needs to. She doesn't feel like Megan feels like her husband. She's like, no, no, this is actually Heather. She's like, I feel like her husband's very domineering, and he's the one that's pushing her to do all this for money. And she feels that like she's like, okay, she's like, if Heather's unprepared, it's because her husband has pushed her out there too quickly. And then she's like, she feels that Heather misspeaks um a lot. Um, and I'm just leave that there. Okay, we just don't get out. Okay, we don't get out there. All right, so I want to know, what does Teray Roberts think of Devon Franklin as a preacher? Because I'm sorry, I listened to a Devon Franklin sermon. I had to cut this shit off. I had to cut that Devon Franklin sermon off after like 12 minutes. When he was like, holla if you hear me, I said, I'm gonna cut you off. I couldn't do it. Okay. Now Devon Franklin gives me Donatello from Ninja Turtles. Now I'm not the cutest motherfucker in the world myself. All right. Now I be looking rusty, dusty, and busted, and my beard be scraggly too. And Devon Franklin is very attractive, but them sermons were not attracting me to the Lord. All right. If anything, it made me question the authenticity of Christianity, and I felt like I felt more like he felt to me more like a door-to-door salesman trying to get a sale and trying to convince me that Christianity was his thing. And I believe that he loves God, but I just don't believe that that type of preaching is his calling. I think that he needs to do something like executive leadership coaching. Actually, I don't think he's even thinking about preaching. It looks like he feels that he's like, that's, I don't feel like that's for me. He's reflected on that. Um, he feels that there are other ways for him to support his family. He's like, I'm a strong man. I'm a strong person. And I don't know why I hear him really preaching about his strength, him talking about his strength of mind, and him saying that his mind is so strong that he can come up with any idea and support his family off of that. But it looks like it was never really his intention to preach. It looks like he's just trying to help people to get in alignment with God. And it looks like he was like he more so just wants to be a representative. Um I feel like I feel like he feels like God is Devon Franklin feels like God is helping to get him more it's like he feels like God helped him to get more focus. So I haven't done a reading to I feel like Devon Franklin did wait because he's talking about the power of his mind. Like that's what I'm getting from these eights. And it's like he's like I'm very connected to my values. Now we're gonna look at these cards from how Ray Roberts looks at Devon Franklin. So this is how Devon Franklin wants to see himself. um Teray feels like Devon can't really manifest what he needs to manifest because he's not as self-aware as he needs to be. Um he feels that Devon is stubborn and that Devon has issues with authority. Um he and Devon are good friends, but he feels that Devon is selling spirituality or like trying to like market spirituality or like make a dime off of it. um he thinks that Devon is smart and he feels that he enjoys working with him, but he also feels that um because Devon lacks self-awareness, he is going to have a limited understanding of success and he may not be the most qualified person to teach about success. Tarek Roberts is like, okay, you love to be in love, and then what? Like, he's like, okay, love, and then what else? Like, you don't cheat, okay, that's good. Like, you're good to your wife, and you got a house, but what else? Like, and Tarek is also trying to encourage him to make that move. I get that Teray is very sharp. Like he's like a shark. Like he can be nice, but like when he kicks back and gets a beer, he's going to like he can be a straight shooter. Because of Teray, Devon has Devon has a deeper belief. Devon has gone from just believing in the Bible to believing in God. Like he's had to like Teray has helped him to find the God in himself and to develop his own relationship with God and understand that and not to try to use the Bible to determine what's right and wrong. And that's helped Devon to make more money, but at the same time, Devon has Devon is Devon is very anxious about his marriage, and I think it's really difficult for him to believe that he's in a marriage with Meagan Good, and I think that he's still trying to adjust to it, even though, and it's like he over exceeds in achieving his masculinity by trying to say like, okay, well, I deserve Meagan Good. I'm that guy and I got Meagan Good. God, let me show you what I got and I got Meagan Good. And it's I think that Meagan Good can accept it and endure it, but I also feel like he over exalts his wife and his life and he's not pursuing his goals to um he doesn't he's not really prioritizing his financial goals over his marriage. And that is my reading. I'm going to leave that to Priestess Speech Blossom. We'll get a reading on Devon Franklin where we figure out if he waited.
So fuel my fire, take me higher, I'll be your liar too. Cause when we're here, there's nothing better than the skyline.